All right, here we go, man. The fun don't never stop, man. It don't never stop. Ah, yeah, boy. Let's go ahead. Let's get on into it. Oh, my God, man. The Negro population. Well, what I'm going to do with y'all, man? What I'm going to do with y'all, man? Check this out. Cats, I guess they feel they got big by kind of gotcha moment. Because, there's this dude named Sarah something. Now, I guess he worked with old girl, Pearly Things. And I guess he called himself exposing her for being a colonizer, aka actually being a shrewd business broad. You know what I mean? These Negroes, man. Oh shit, man. You know what? Okay, so I guess the argument is she is basically robbing these niggas blind that she employs or she contracts with horrible contracts. She's she's robbing these motherfuckers blind, man, with just horrendous contracts. Okay, alright. And I guess that makes her a racist. That makes her a colonizer. But guess what, y'all? I got a little story to tell. And you know, really this shouldn't really be seen in the vein of defending Pearly. What this is trying to get you niggas to see something with clarity. Okay, just because someone has a shrewd business sense, it doesn't mean they're doing it because they hate your skin. Jeez. Everything is about race with you niggas, man. I need y'all to wake the fuck up, man. I need y'all to grow the fuck up, man. Just because you got screwed on a business deal, it doesn't mean they hate you because you're black. No, it doesn't mean that. Now let me say this. I mean, really, man. Like, who's really responsible for getting played in a business contract? Who's really responsible for that? Is it Pearly or is it dumb nigga that signed on the dotted line? I mean, really. You don't have to take those crumbs. You don't have to take them kibbles and bits. You can read that contract and wipe your ass with it and hand it back to her. Be like, bitch, you crazy. Doing this shit. But you know, this is the problem with niggas, man. This is the problem with niggas. They want to sign the contract, get paid, go 6 months to a year agreeing to the terms of the contract. Then all of a sudden, they want to turn around and be like, hey, this ain't right. This ain't fair. Well, you should have thought about that shit before you signed the contract, nigga. Why you want to come around now and try and proclaim someone to be the bad guy? When you read what was in the small print, I hope. You didn't do that? Well, whose fault is that? I don't understand. I don't get you niggas, man. I mean, you basically signed a contract, thoroughly fucking yourself, and then all of a sudden, you know, you want to renege on the deal, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, don't work that way, bruh. Don't work that way. You signed it, and these are the terms. You know, you got to deal with that shit, man. That's all it is. So now she's a racist for that. Okay? Once again, I'm so just irritated with the emotionalism of these niggas, man, because check this out. When I was coming up doing my thing, y'all know I was a businessman. And yes, I was a businessman that had to have women sign contracts. They had to sign model releases. That's right. So, you know, I stepped to the chick, whatever chick. I'm like, you know, my name is such and such. This is what I do. You know, I got websites. You know, I do adult entertainment. And I'm looking for some models. You want to get on? I got a website and, you know, and I'm doing pretty good. I'm smoking on all cylinders, baby. You know what I mean? You want to get on? You want to get on? Oh, yeah, I want to get on, daddy. I want to get on. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, go ahead. I'll meet you at such and such time and place. You know, I'm looking at the chick sizing her up. I just want to take some photos. I'm like, fuck it, you know what I mean? I shoot at 200. So I shoot the broad 200 at the photo shoot. You know what I mean? We go about an hour to 90 minutes taking photos. And she signs on a dotted line. Now in that contract, the model release, it basically states, this is my work. This is my property. I can use it for whatever the fuck I want now. Into perpetuity. Forever, baby. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did. Now guess what? Guess what happens? 5-6 months down the line, I get phone calls from the same bitch that signed on the dotted line, pissed off, because she heard from somebody that she got ripped off. I heard that I got ripped off. You only paid me $200 and you gonna keep getting paid off my pictures forever. Did you or did you not read the contract, baby? Yeah. I'm like, then what the problem is? So why are you surprised at the conditions and the terms of the deal? When you read the contract, I mean, you should have known that was what was going to happen. What do you think was going to happen? But I'm just saying, that ain't right. You going to go ahead and keep getting paid off of me, and I ain't going to get no money. And I'm like, can't fix stupid, man. Low IQ is just low IQ. What can you do? Yeah. Imagine how many females call me up singing that bullshit, man. I give them the contract. I give them the model release. I say, read it thoroughly. If you do not agree, then, you know, we're done. We can part ways. But they never did that. They signed on the dotted line. Yes, they signed it. And then they got sour grapes months down the road. You know what I mean? Well, I guess once they got out of their financial bind, their financial predicament or whatever, then they start thinking, they're going through the Rolodex of their mind. They thinking, oh my God, what have I done? I got naked pictures out here now. I don't want them out here. And he only paid me pennies. And he gonna keep getting paid. Oh my God, what have I done? He's a colonizer. Is Big Mike a colonizer, y'all? Did I do it because I hate their skin? Or is it because, baby, it's just business? It's just business. Hey, when you're doing business, hey, you got to take in more money than, you know, you dish out. That's all that is. And at any point in time, if you think you're getting a raw deal once you read the model release or the contract, you don't have to sign it. But these niggas over here that's fucking with Pearly, you know what I mean? These disgruntled ass niggas, I'm like, what the fuck you mad about, man? I mean, she laid it out in black and white. Take it or leave it, nigga. Bounce or create a better mousetrap. Oh my God. This is what I'm talking about. Whole ass nigga shit. Because a boss ain't gonna cry about that. Boss ain't gonna cry about that. He gonna either sign the contract, you know, do what the fuck he gotta do for whatever amount of time he gotta do it until he boss up, until he level up, and then he's in the win. Or he gonna tell her, hey, go fuck yourself, I ain't signing that shit. Then he gonna find a better way. We ain't gonna cry about the shit. This Saran nigga, man, you know, he is a crybaby whining ass nigga because, you know, he couldn't get what he wanted from the white girl, man. That's all that shit is. The white girl was playing hardball with the business. He couldn't stomach the shit. So, she has a colonizer spirit. Let me go ahead and do my best old English 800 accent here. Hold on. So, I was talking to Just Patty Things, and I just discovered that she has a colonizer spirit. Pussy ass niggas, man. Can't make this shit up. Can't make it up, man. I just can't. Ooh wee. The amount of people that's in the uproar. But I'm glad for Pearly though. Pearly making a good mint off of this. She making some bank off of this crybaby ass shit, man. You know what I mean? See, the world is being exposed to the butthurt, to the tampon wearing niggas out here, man. that are so fixated on whining and crying, they putting all their energy into crying about a white girl, man, instead of actually going out here and doing something and accomplishing something. Therefore, I mean, because really, if you're really putting in work, if you're really about your business, if you're really a boss, man, anything that Pearlie's saying, it just don't register. It just don't, man. It don't. Only a broke ass, irrelevant ass nigga, really finds what she's saying distasteful, if you ask me. Because I don't in no way identify with slave culture. I don't really identify with Africa. I don't identify with slavery. When niggas talk about that slavery shit, I'm not interested. Every time a slave movie come out, I don't go see that shit. I'm like, nah, man. So a man thinketh, so shall he be. So while you niggas are steadily always preoccupied with the slave narrative, you are unwittingly, you're signing your own death warrant. You're cutting your own throats, man. Because each time you keep talking about it, each time you keep dwelling on it, you acknowledge a pecking order that you don't want to participate in. The best way to get rid of this self-defeatist attitude and this bad mojo, this bad energy of black folks being the stepping stool, or the footstool of society, is to stop feeding the slave narrative all that energy, man. And that's what you're doing when you go ahead and you're crying and you're whining because somebody said something about slavery. That's what you're doing, man. You're feeding the slave narrative, man. If you just ignored the slave narrative and didn't even think about the shit, and you got on with your life to become something bigger, better, and greater than a goddamn slave, shit, but that's how you stay conditioned to be a slave. To keep holding on to slave narratives, man. It's slave energy, nigga. I am in no way, shape, or form insulted when people talk about slavery. I'm not. I don't know. Maybe my ancestors owned slaves. I don't know. Or quite possibly, as far as culture is concerned, my family's probably been over here since the dawn of time for as long as I know. You know that theory that a lot of black folks are not actually slaves from Africa, but we're actually indigenous to America. That could be it. That's possible. I know that my great-great-grandparents, I don't know that they was pretty wealthy. They was well-to-do, man. They owned like theaters and restaurants and all kind of shit like that. But somehow, some way, it got lost in translation, man. It never got handed down to me, and I don't know. I don't know what happened to the wealth of the family. From what I'm hearing, it was pretty wealthy back in the day, man. So maybe it's just my DNA talking. Maybe it's my Akashic record, my historical DNA, which does not register with the niggas, man, because, maybe quite possibly my descendants were never slaves. I don't know, because when I hear about the shit, it's like water off a duck's back. It doesn't bother me in the least. It don't. But goddamn, boy, ooh, it puts a battery in you niggas back when somebody talking about slavery. It's like, man, you would think you was the one getting the whip to your back or something, man. You niggas, man. Like, well, anyway, like I'm saying, man. I mean, it's obvious this nigga's he's disgruntled, man. This Sarai nigga, he disgruntled. The white girl just beating him at the business game. The shrewd ass business broad, man. Shit. Well, if you want to say that she's taking advantage of the niggas because she has a low opinion of them because she don't think they're too bright, well, maybe she has something there. Maybe she got something there. I don't know. But, for you to reduce it to, is racism, how come she don't do that to white folks? I don't know, man. You gotta ask her that shit. Maybe it's because she's just not around white folks. Maybe she prefers the company of Negroes. Does she have anyone of the Caucasian persuasion that works for her? I don't know, man. Well, all I'm saying is, just because someone has shrewd business practices doesn't mean they're racist. No, it does not. Big Mike knows that very well. Because Lord knows I had enough broads cursing me out because of my business practices. Yep, I told them, this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna give you this 200. You gonna sign this model release. I will own the images that I take today through video and through photos. And that's it. And I will own this forever, and I can use it how I want. They ain't say shit. They was hungry for that money, man. They was hungry for that money. They got that money. Then all of a sudden, they start thinking, damn, he getting paid off me forever. Then all of a sudden, Big Mike ain't shit. Big Mike is a con man. Big Mike is a con artist. He's a colonizer. Ain't no colonizer. I'm a businessman, bitch. I'm doing business. That's all. What my man Tony Maceo be saying, man. My man Tony Maceo say, hey, either handle your business or become somebody else's business. That's what you do. That's what you do. And that's what Big Mike do. You know what I mean? I handles my business. The object of business is to take in more money than you dish out. So the so-called little man, yeah, he gonna get pinched, man. Ain't no other way around it. That is, if you want to be a successful businessman or businesswoman. But you know what, y'all? I'm going to just fuck around and concede defeat, man. I'm going to see it your way, homie. That's what I'm going to do. Yes, she's a racist and she don't like your black ass. And she's online to pilfer and take advantage of you. Okay. Let's just get it done. Let's get it out the way, man. Because you ain't going to listen to reason, nigga. You ain't going to listen to reason. Damn sure ain't. Okay. Now that we got that out the way, what's your next move? Crybaby ass nigga. Well, I mean, what next? What next? Oh my God, man. So sick of you niggas, man, crying because somebody has a better way to get at the bag than you. Pissed off because folks is building better mousetraps. They getting more money, so she must not like black folk. Okay, yeah. The contract was not favorable to the Negroes that signed it. That's right. Neither was the contracts for the females that actually did work for Maxity.com, man. I didn't hate them because of their skin color. No, I did not. Just fucking doing business, nigga. Learn something about business. How it works. Shit. Either you want to be successful at the business game or you don't. And the way that she's going about it, it's obvious that it's working. Take notes instead of crying, nigga. I can't stand crybabies, man. Oh, I swear this is gonna be my last joint on this, man. I promise, man. Cause I know I'm pissing a lot of niggas off, man. But hey, man, Big Mike cannot stand. I can't stand a nigga that's boohooing and crying because somebody just knows how to play the game better than you, Jack. That's all. That's all it comes down to, man. Imagine that shit. Yeah, so alright, you win. She hates you. She hates your black ass. She's here to get over and pilfer you and take your money. Okay. Your move, Jack. What's next for you? Huh? I'm out. But anyway, that's just it, man. You know what I mean? Y'all trying so hard. Y'all trying so hard, man. You know what I mean? Just because the chick is just beating you in the game. Just acknowledge it, man. Just acknowledge the white girl is kicking your ass in the game of life, man. And you can't motherfucking stand it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, just admit that, hey, you got some homework to do. And don't cry about it, man. Just learn. Yeah, you getting beat. But what I'm going to say is this, man. If you want to continue thinking she's this, that, and the third, go ahead and waste your energy, man. Yeah, it's just a waste of goddamn energy. What you probably need to do, once again, just study the lessons, man. What lessons? The lessons that she's teaching you right now. Unbeknownst to you, she's dropping jewels all over the place, but you can't see it because you're blinded by your own hate. You can learn something from the chick, man. Learn something from her. But anyway, about to get up off of here. Yeah, like I said, bro. If you enjoy these podcasts, man, go ahead, holler at your boy. You know, I got a Patreon, I got a PayPal, I got a Cash App. I usually don't do this, man, but oh yeah, Big Mike is trying to get a book together right now, man. So, you know, I need a little bit of extra ends, a little bit of extra funds to send to my editor. and my publisher, you know what I mean? Cause I'm trying to put these pictures up in the joint, man, and they trying to bust my head when I'm trying to put these pictures in there. The book ain't complete without the pictures and the photos, Jack. So yeah, that's what I'm about to do. I was gonna start a GoFundMe, man, but I don't need no GoFundMe, man. You know what I mean? With my Patreon, and every now and then, you know, I get sporadic donations through PayPal and through the Cash App, man. So that should be enough to get me over the hump, man, to give these folks this money to put those pictures in the book, man. And the quicker I get these funds, the quicker I get this book done. And then, you know, the diehards will be able to enjoy the book. I'm not going to tell y'all the name of the book yet. I ain't going to tell you. But it's pretty thick. It's a pretty big book, man. Yeah, man. It's basically my journal logs. The first 2 years when I was in the hustle, man. You know what I mean? I wrote down my thoughts, you know, about the ism and the game and the chicks I was fucking with and shit, man. So, yeah, first 2 years, 2004 to 2005, going to be in this book, along with illustrations, man, documentations. Yeah, most books that you get on the ism and that you get on the game, you do not have illustrations, man. A lot of cats can't give you illustrations due to the fact that they was involved in the illicit pimp game, and so they never had their workers signing model releases, man. So due to the fact that I did it all, yeah, man, I did it all. They signed a whole lot of paperwork if they was gonna fuck with me. You know what I mean? So I can actually use the photos of the chicks that I know, man. Yeah, but to be fair, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I am blurring their faces out. I am blurring their faces out, man. I gotta do it. You know, I'm not heartless. I'm not heartless. You know what I mean? They was at a particular point in time in their life where they actually, you know, they did something strange for some change. And now a lot of them have got married. They grandmamas and they found Jesus and all that, man. So I ain't trying to bust their head like that, man, and put them out there like that. But my story must be told, nigga. And it's going to get told. I'm going to tell my story, man. Just as, I guess it's unfortunate for them that they are a part of my story. Shoot. So once again, feel free to donate, man. You know, help me get this money right so I can accelerate this book creation, this book process. And Big Mike, the Almighty One himself, Triple XL, and we out.